Okay, they've officially gone insane. We've got ranked elite vortex, but the modifiers are ridiculous. 110% balloon speed, 120% mob speed, 150% ceramic HP and mob HP, and here's where they get you. 350% boss health and 135% boss speed. If that wasn't hard enough, Super Monkey's also banned. So altogether, we'll have to deal with a 117 million HP elite vortex on tier 5, which also moves faster than normal. Now, thankfully, we do have 20,000 starting cash, so that'll definitely help us out farming wise. And lastly, looking at the leaderboard, this week is time-based, so I'm going to aim for a top 10 time, which is currently 9 minutes and 17 seconds. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 20,200 starting cash, which is an absurd amount. So we're going to start with the free dart monkey, and what we're going to do farming wise is actually get some discount villages in here. You guys got to let me cook here. 3 discount villages, then under triple discount, I'm going to get 3 banana farms. All of these are going to be upgraded into banks. Then we'll get the pathing on them. Now, I don't have enough cash to upgrade them all to greater production off the start, so it's probably wise for me to sell a village and upgrade more with that money. Yes. And we're actually not done farming yet, so we're going to sell the second village, get a 4th banana farm in here, upgrade it, sell this village finally, and get a 5th farm in here. Now we're done. That was a lot, but this is going to pay dividends later in the game. You just got to trust me, guys. Okay, we actually do have to worry about the time penalty here. I forgot it's a timed boss, so I think I can probably beat this round without getting a penalty and without getting more defense. Just keep the dart on last targeting. Ideally, we wait to get more defense on the field so we can greed more. Yeah, we're good. And here's what my setup looks like right now. It looks kind of weird, I know, but trust me, this is all part of the plan. Basically, I'm waiting for these banks to fully cook up. And then once they fully cook up, I am going to collect them and upgrade a lot more farms into banks. I'm also going for a boat here because I'm going to be utilizing a lot of discounts. So these 200 farms are actually going to be sold here pretty soon. You'll see what I'm talking about. I think after this round concludes, the banks are full. Okay, they're basically full. Collect all. Perfect. All right, so here's the plan here with the 30K from cashing out my banks. We're going to get a discount village right here. And then I'm going to get a second and a 3rd discount village. I know it looks crazy, guys. Bear with me here. I'm going to get a favorite trades. Sell all 3 of these off. And now under the discounts, we get banks. 5 right here. Okay. We have ran out of money officially, so I think it's time to sell my boat off. The boat's already gotten some value, though. That's 5. And I should be able to afford a 6th. Can I fit it? Ooh. I can't. I guess we have to sell at village. Yeah, that's fine. And the 6th one will go right here. Perfect. And now the plan is simple. Once again, we just wait for these guys to fill up. I literally have 9 banks on round 12. Oh my gosh, I got 0.68 time penalty on that round. I am going to roll with it just because I don't want to do all of this farming again. But that definitely hurts. All right, after this round concludes, yep, now it's time to collect all. I have 86K. That's ridiculous. We're going to upgrade this to a favorite trades. Sell every monkey bank that's in range right now. Nice. All right, now the next plan is we want to get 3 discount villages in here. Now under triple discount, I'm going to get a monkey town, monkey city. This will be a monkeyopolis in a second. Plus my favorite trades also has range now, which should be able to affect the rest of these banks to sell. I'm going to sell this farm as well. Get a triple discount farm in here. Monkeyopolis, perfect. We'll get range on this. We'll sell the rest of my defense. And prepare some boat farms, guys. We are actually going to transition into boat farming in the early game. So after filling up the entire water, I have a lot of cash left over. So I guess we get some central markets here to buff our merchantmen. That's probably the best play. Okay, we'll do 3 central markets. I'm going to sell some of my discount villages now. And I think I'll save it for a 4th as soon as possible. Now, you might be wondering why I'm utilizing boat farming over the other methods of farming when, you know, there's limited water space. I can only fit a couple boats in the early game. And the reason is I'm going to utilize Lord of the Abyss to actually fit more. But I want to get a couple more central markets first. We're making money like crazy here, though. Look at this. The money is racking up so fast. All right, round 25 just ended. I think our mermonkey, which will be the Lord of the Abyss, is going to go right about here. And I'm honestly considering selling a central market to get more boats earlier. Is that a good idea? Let's try it. Okay, I'm going to sell one now. Lord of the Abyss. Fit you all the way up here. Wait. I need to be so quick with it, though, is the hard part. It's probably not worth the extra income to try to be quick. We'll just do it before the round starts. Because I need to pack these boats in here very efficiently, you know what I'm saying? Alright, and now mid-round, I'm going to try to upgrade as many of these as possible. Okay, I definitely can't get the Molten Merchantman with mid-round, but what I can do, actually, is sell this at the end. Wait, no, I am an idiot. I sold that way too late. Man. I could have gotten so much more income there if I did that better. I was going to sell it right at the end and upgrade every single boat. but I wasn't quick enough and I sold at the wrong timing. Oh well. Either way, we have max merchantmen now. And I'll get the central markets back up. There's no point to sell that. We'll also be upgrading these merchantmen into favorite trades as well. Alright, progress update on how the farming is looking on round 33. I mean, it's just absolutely ridiculous. We are nearing max boat farms. We have, what, 7 central markets or 6 central markets? I'm also upgrading them to favorite trades at this point, too. I'm feeling pretty comfortable. Let's see how much cash we get at the end of this round from our boats. Like 26k, that's really good. Alright, we have officially hit max amount of favorite trades on the map. I think I'm missing, what, 2 central markets? So we can actually get both of them up right now. I'm gonna get another Monkey City first, though. Right about here. Perfect. And the 2 central markets will go right here and here. At this point, I'm honestly not even sure what to add next. We have maxed out our boat farming. I think maybe we save it for Banana Central. As crazy as that sounds. We'll do a BRF for now. And probably save it for Overclock, too. I don't know if I make enough income to get a Banana Central up, because that is a big ask, but it would be nice. We'll also see how much cash I get at the end of this round, because I'm curious. Okay, we made like 34k at the end of that round. And I'm pretty sure I made like 30k mid-round as well. That is crazy. Okay, after this round concludes, then I think I can afford that Banana Central. Yes, we can. Get you up. And I also need to prep my tier 1 defensive setup now too, which is 14 first strikes and some spike factories. So I need to get the first strikes off cooldown, which means selling off boats to clear space. So 14 first strikes is obviously not cheap. I think mid-round I'll sell off my central markets and hopefully be able to afford. And one other thing is I need to prep myself a call to arms ability too with the 14 first strikes. So yeah, there's kind of a lot I need to do here. Let's start the round off though. Make some farming come off the rip, you know what I'm saying? And then I'll sell my central markets in a second here. Now. Okay, I might have sold too many off, I'll be honest. I think I did. Wait, one more first strike. We sold a pretty respectable amount off, in all honesty. I probably could have done it selling less, but I'll take it. I just need to get every single first strike off cooldown now. That's what I need. I think I've almost got them all off cooldown. Target the trap. Do I have them all? Wait, did I only have 13? Okay, we have 1 that's left, but it's so close to being off cooldown that I think we're fine. And here's the plan defensively for tier 1. We're gonna get some smart spikes up at the top. Smart spikes with Mob Shredder. Alright, I've prepped myself 10 of them. And then alongside of the Mob Shredder spikes, we're gonna upgrade our Coda Arms to a Homeland defense, so I need a little bit more cash to do that. And the plan is pretty simple. Off the rip, we Homeland defense, these spikes will take out the first skull of Vortex very quickly, and then we use all of our first strikes to take out the next 7 skulls. Come on. Wait, I'm missing a first strike. What? I'm 1 first strike too little. How much time does that add? That's gotta add so much time here. How am I 1 first strike too little? Let me just see for a second, like 2. Wait, no, you could do it with 14. I think I used a first strike before my spikes took out a skull. That's what happened. All right, take 2. Let's go. Wait for these to take out a skull. Spam these. There we go. That was a pretty quick kill. I'll take it. 11.61. Okay, unfortunately, all my spike factories are stunned, so I can't sell off my defense up here yet. But I can at least sell off my Homeland defense, so we'll do that for sure. As well as selling off all the first strikes. And we are officially back in business with the farming, guys. Now, I do want to sell off these spike factories, of course. Mid-round here. And hopefully afford the max boat farms back mid-round. I should be able to in a second. Come on. Let's get this last one up. Nice. It's crazy that, like, I did all of that buying and selling for the tier 1 defense, and our farms still look like this. Isn't that ridiculous? Alright, fast forward a couple more rounds, and here's what my farming looks like now, guys. We got an Ultra Boost on our side. We've got a Monkey Wall Street. We have a Triple XL Trap. Banana Central. I mean, we're eating good tonight. And I can honestly fit a couple more BRFs in here, too. Without a sweat. Oh wait, one thing I just realized is this event actually, you can see at the top, monkeys left 1. There's a max amount of monkeys of 60. And I'm about to reach it. So how can I minimize my tower's use? Probably selling off central markets for more BRFs is the better play. And selling off my boat farms eventually. We'll do that after this round concludes though. Alright, I've got 154k on hand. I'm going to collect my trap first of all. That gives me 16k. And we are now going to sell off all of my boat farms. You've done me good, boat farms. Alright, and I've finished my farm exoskeleton. Time to upgrade all of these guys into BRFs. Now, some of the BRFs, as you can see, don't actually have a Monkeyopolis in range right now. But I have a plan to get around that. I also am not sure how many tower slots I have available too, so we'll see after I upgrade these. And my plan to get around the village problem is by overclocking my villages to give them more range. I think that's a decent idea, or I could just honestly get another village down, which would have to be kind of in an unoptimal spot. So I think the overclocking play is better. I have 10 towers left. Okay, so those 10 tower slots will go towards engineers. And let's start the round, guys. Here we go. Farming like a mad lad. This reminds me of my 1 billion boss. It's actually pretty similar, huh? Because it's on resort as well. A very difficult boss in both of them. And we've got to farm like crazy. A lot of similarities. Alright, round 58 here. Now we're getting into part of the reason why I brought Azili, and that is for Azili's totem, ladies and gentlemen. I wanted to buff the range of a big Monkeyopolis, which I'm going to get after this round concludes, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be absolutely insane. And we can get a $100,000 Monkeyopolis. It technically could have been bigger if I put more Ultra Boost stacks on it, but I didn't want to wait for that because I also Ultra Boosted my Banana Central. But yeah, here we go. Let's get you up. Bam. That is satisfying. And with all the space I cleared out, I am now going to prep my tier 2 defense, which is first strikes once again. I think I need 33 this time around. Man, I can only fit 29 subs. Oh man, we're missing 3 first strikes. Okay. Well, we're going to have to take out, I think, 1 more skull then. We'll have to take out 2 skulls just regularly, and then the rest of the skulls with first strikes. So I guess with prepping the first strike abilities, another thing I can prep is a Homeland Defense ability. And we also should prep a Glue Storm ability. So first things first, let me just test how far the first strikes actually get us damage-wise. I know it's not going to solo the boss, but we'll see. Okay, they actually do nothing. I thought first strikes did enough damage to solo with 33. Oh my gosh. We are so far off. Okay. We're going to have to find a way to supplement damage. That definitely slows down my farming a ton because I can't go back, is the annoying part. I can't go back to round 50, you know what I'm saying? Before I prepare these first strikes. Well, at least we can insta-kill like 2 skulls with that. I mean, that's something. I think we just go for a Paragon here. I'm thinking a Boomerang Paragon like right here. I don't think it will get stunned and it can hopefully hit the boss. I'm not sure though. All right, I'm gonna try to get a degree 40 Boomerang Paragon, so that's 220,000 in slider. And let's see how well this does. Hopefully it doesn't get stunned. It should be able to reach the boss. I actually could have placed it lower, now that I see. And I guess one other thing I can do is insta-kill the first skull by preparing some spike factories like I did last time. All right, we have everything prepared. Let's send it. Okay, we didn't insta-kill the first skull, unfortunately. But we're trying. Is it inside the Boomerang Paragon's range? Low-key. It's definitely not. I need to place the Boomerang Paragon more on the left. That's what I need to do. I think that's taking too long for my liking, in all honesty. Let's see where my time would have been, and then we're gonna retry. That was what, 44 second kill? 45 second kill? That should be degree 60. Perfect. Enough goofing around. Let's send it. This will be the kill, I think. Homeland Defense Glue Storm off the start. Perfect. We first strike some of these tiers. Alright, still a relatively quick kill. Boomerang should be able to get through the rest. Come on. A little bit more. How fast was that? 36 seconds. I think our first attempt was 45 seconds, so we beat it by like 9 seconds. I'll take that. And let's sell everything off again. Now, one unfortunate result of spending a lot of money to defend that tier is I actually don't have enough cash to build up my entire farming setup once again. Which I could sell my Boomerang Paragon to kind of help me out farming-wise, but I think I want to keep this guy around. Just because we'll be using the Boomerang Paragon for the future tier's defense as well. Or at least that's my plan. Alright, a couple rounds later, our farming setup is now officially done. Now, the only unfortunate part is the Boomerang Paragon does steal some of my Engineer Paragon's pops, even with me moving it to the front of the map. That's just kind of something I have to deal with, but I guess it is what it is. You know, it's not the end of the world or anything. Alright, so I've been farming for a bit. We're on round 77 now, and I think after this round concludes, I am going to prepare my Paragons for the tier 3 defend, because we will be doing a multiple Paragon defense this time around. Alright, so the first Paragon I'm going to want to add to the mix is the Engineer Paragon. which I was able to rack up 191,000 pops and 129,000 made from our triple XL, which will help me out with a couple degrees. And I'm really only aiming for degree 40. I don't want to spend too much money because there's another Paragon I want to get. So I think that's about 280,000 in the slider. And get you up now. Come on. Degree 40, perfect. The location of it might seem weird placing it all the way on the right here, but it's going to be good for the later tiers of the boss because tier 4 and 5 I can't insta-kill, or like keep at the start of the map. And the other Paragon I have my eyes set on is the Wizard Paragon. Ideally degree 60, we want a strong Wizard Paragon, so let's see if I can get it up. That should be degree 60, let's see. Please. 50. Well, I'm now realizing I can't really get the degree 40 engineer and degree 60 wizard I was planning. I don't have enough money. I'd have to sell too many farms off. So what I'll do instead is degree 60 engineer Paragon and degree 20 wizard Paragon. So 1.48 million in the slider. That should be degree 60. Perfect. All right, degree 20, please. Let's see. 22, I'll take it. And now I'm going to farm for 2 more rounds before the boss comes out while I get these Paragon abilities off cooldown. That is the plan, ladies and gentlemen. I actually could have maybe waited till round 79 to prep these Paragons because round 78 was enough time to get everything off cooldown. Wow, long round. And this is not only going to be a Paragon-based defense, so I'm also going to prep some regular abilities too. Alright, and now it's time to defend. So the first thing I want to do is actually clear some space at the top here. I'm actually going to get a Mermonkey on our side, a Lord of the Abyss. And the reason behind that being we want to get a Megalodon on our side, actually. We'll be using Megalodon as part of our defense here. Alright, so we got a max power Megalodon. Also going to upgrade Flying Fortress. I was ultra boosting this a little bit earlier to get some ace pops. And we also have the degree 22 Wizard, degree 60 Boomerang, and degree 60 Engineer. I think we'll roll with it now. I think we'll take out the first skull with Sentry Explosions. That's my plan, but I'm not sure how long it'll actually, how many Sentry Explosions it takes. We'll see. Go. Okay, 1 Sentry Explosion per skull, it looks like. Okay, that's good. That's 3 skulls down. Let's use Wizard ability now. That should shred. Right? I actually could have waited longer to use Wizard ability because it was on an immunity phase from a lot of that. That's fine. Yeah, the Wizard ability was not very good there. I don't think I had much mana in store either. I could have better prepped that. Alright, another Sentry Explosion here. Explode. 2 skulls remaining. Home and defense. Abilities. Overclock Meg. Use that ability. 1 skull remaining. Here we go. Another Sentry Explosion. And we're almost done. Let's go. 1:39 through 3 tiers. That could have been so much quicker though. Do I want to take that or do I want to redo it? I think I'm going to redo it. Oh yeah, I'm realizing now part of the issue was, look at this, my wizard is on half mana, so the Paragon ability doesn't last as long as it should. Alright, attempt 2. Replace the Sentry. Perfect. Sell you. Totem. Let's go with the Wizard ability now. That's gonna take out a good amount of skulls. Yes, and now I can replace sentries again. Replace this one. Replace this one. 1 more skull remaining. Let's use a Wizard Explosion. Home and defense, Glue Storm. Come on. Pop it, pop it. I think that was faster. I don't actually remember what my first time was. But I think that was faster. That was like 134 on the second attempt. And get back to farming for a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, after this round concludes, I'm going to prepare my Paragons once again for the next tier, so let's get some farm income in here. Okay, so I was originally planning on getting an Ace Paragon for this tier, but I'm honestly thinking of just delaying my Ace Paragon all the way till tier 5 to rack up more Ace Pops, because a very strong Ace Paragon is needed for the tier 5 defense. It's a hard boss. But the first thing I'd like to get is that Wizard Paragon degree 60, so I'm going to sell off some Engineers to give me tower slots. Okay, that should be degree 60 minimum, let's see. 61, I'll take it. Now, what else should I add? I honestly should get 1 more Paragon. I'm thinking Monkey Sub. I don't know if I have enough for a degree 40 submarine, though. I think I technically do have enough for degree 40. I'm doing the math. Okay. Alright, degree 40, please. There we go. Now we'll get back to farming for a couple more rounds, and I'll prep the rest of my abilities on, I think, round 98. But the Paragon abilities take a little bit longer to get off of cooldown, so that's why I need to get them earlier. Alright, so I'm going to prep an Azalea ability, obviously. We want to prep Home and Defense 2. I'm going to prep a Mad ability. And I think that's it from the ability sides of things. Okay, let's send it. Alright, first skull is going down pretty quickly. That's good. It's kind of hard to keep up with what's going on, so we're going to actually turn off the accessibility. Or turn it down. Alright. Now this is much cleaner. I don't, unfortunately, have the Submarine Paragon ability off cooldown. I thought I'd get it in time with when I placed it, but obviously that's not the case. Oh, we have to overclock the ace. That's important. We want to get ace pops, obviously. Okay, how's the damage looking right now? It's not looking that bad. I thought that we'd be popping this a little bit slower in all honesty, so this is good. We're kind of still keeping it at the front of the map. Okay, we can use this ability again. I got it back off cooldown. That's going to help us out a ton. Replace the sentry. Nice. So you. Blue Storm. So you. Perfect. We're almost done. Sell this. Replace it. Sell it. Homeland. Totem. Come on. There we go. Not the fastest kill of all time, but it's a kill nonetheless. I think that's still decent. 318. Alright, and with the conclusion of that round, it's now time to sell things off once again. You know the vibes. Some things I do want to keep, though. Such as our 10 Ultra Boost stacked Megalodon and our Ace with 10 Ultra Boost stacks. And now it's time to get back to farming, ladies and gentlemen. I also should be getting a lot of Ace Pops in here in these next couple rounds, so that's going to help me out an insane amount. So I'm happy about that. We'll also be Ultra Boosting a Dartling right here because I want to get a 10 times Ultra Boost stacked MAD for the 5th tier. I think that'd be pretty solid. Okay, I'm now realizing I'm definitely not getting degree 80 Ace. If I did max slider, it would be degree 74. And the way Paragons work is it's always big power spikes every 20 degrees. So I'm thinking instead of degree 80, we just aim for degree 60 with less cash slider. So let's do that. It's finally time to start selling things off, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I need 650,000 in slider here. That's the amount that's necessary. So let's do it. There we go. And there is a Paragon limit of 6, I think, in this event. How many Paragons do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have enough room for one more. I think Bolt Paragon is the one that makes the most sense. You could say Spike Factory, but I'm pretty sure Spike Factory Paragon's actually bad against Vortex. Like, Vortex destroys the spikes it places on the field. I remember something about that. So I think Bolt makes the most sense. Here we go, degree 60. Bolt Paragon. 59. How do I mess that up, bro? I have to rebuild the Paragons once again. I can't take that difference of 1 degree. It makes such a big difference damage-wise. This game is so frustrating sometimes. Alright, 1.4 million in the slider. Please work. There we go. And we put the ace in the corner this time, which is a better location because it's less likely to get stunned. Now, you might be wondering what I'm going to do with the rest of my cash here. And I'm kind of wondering the same thing, so I guess we'll just wait and see. It is that time to sell off literally everything. Even the Monkeyopolis. You've done me good. 3.5 million made is ridiculous, by the way. That leaves me curious of how much my B Central made me. Let's see. 1.965 million. That's also pretty crazy. Okay, so I've got $1 million to work with. All right, so Mad obviously is what I want. Perfect. Ray of Doom. Bez. Nice. Homeland Defense. And I'll have a Cold Arms next to it so I can micro the Homeland pretty easily. Primary Expertise for the Glue Storm. Let's get the Max Power Megalodon in here. There we go. How many tower slots do I have remaining? 28. Okay, so actually quite a bit. I think an Avatar of Wrath is probably good. Super Brittle. And Embrittlement. And honestly, I guess Super Mines is probably decent. Carpet of Spikes. Apache Prime. I'm actually running out of money here, so this is good. Alright, I think with the rest of our tower slots here, because I'm actually running out of tower slots, we're gonna get Plasma Monkey Fan Club, which does pretty solid single target damage. And I can also use this Sub-Paragon ability prior to the boss coming out, so then it's like off cooldown, if that makes sense. 6, 5. Okay, we got it. Nice. And now it's time to roll. 117 million HP, ladies and gentlemen. It's a tanky one. I did not prep my, what's it called? Wizard Paragon mana like I should have. That is a huge mistake, I'm not gonna lie. And the boss is actually just running through my defense so quickly. Oh no. I did not expect it to go that quick. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. Did not realize how strong this 5th tier boss actually was. Okay, Micro Homeland Defense. Mad ability. Wait, we got the wizard this ability back off. Target it. Nice. Where's the Zeely Totem? Oh, I don't have a Zeely Totem available. No. Mistakes have been made. I am actually making so many mistakes here. I need to retry this. From 120. I did not realize the boss was going to move that square area so quickly. It is insanely strong. Okay, try this again. That's good. Let's get you regaining mana here. All right, I think we're doing better this time. Sell you, upgrade you. Home and defense again. Is it maxed? Wizard Paragon ability? Okay. Mad ability here. Wait, ace ability needs to be targeted. Use it. Totem. Micro Homeland defense. Perfect. Alright, we're doing decent. We're doing decent. Wizard Paragon explosion. Face the Sentry. Nice. Blue Storm. It's Micro Homeland defense. Perfect. Oh, target Ray of Doom. Okay, I'm waiting for Vortex to be in the range of my Wizard Paragon before I use the Metamorphosis again. Come on. Wait. Blue Storm. Now. Micro Homeland. Perfect. We're good, we're good. Overclock these. Dart Monkey ability again. Okay, we only have a couple skulls remaining. Let's go. Ace ability. Right here. Everything's stunned right now. Literally everything's stunned. This is probably the worst part for me. That was actually so bad. Homeland defense again. Okay. Totem. Another sentry down here. I think we'll pop it. It's just how long is it going to take? That's the question of the day. We'll definitely pop it here though. Move the Meg. Ace Paragon ability here. Come on. Target Mad. Target Rod. Wait, do I not have Super Brittle? I don't. Esprit down here. Is Homeland defense stunned right now? I think it is. That's bad. I need Homeland defense back. Desperately. Wizard Paragon ability? Mad ability. Come on, one skull remaining. We got this. Ace Paragon ability here in a second. Now. Almost everything's stunned. Homeland. Replace the Sentry. We're almost done. Wizard stunned. Oh my gosh, everything's stunned! My placements of towers definitely is not good. Literally everything's stunned. Sell these. Sentry up here. Sell it. Fan Club. Call to Arms. I don't know. Bolt Paragon ability. Target the Mad. There we go. Finally. That took so much longer than it needed to, in all honesty. I feel like that tier 5 defense could have been optimized in a billion ways with placements, targeting, and all of that. But we beat Vortex. That's all that matters. Where am I on the leaderboard? Second place. Wow. I did not expect to be second place there. I felt like that was a pretty unoptimized run, but we still popped it pretty quickly given the circumstances. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, though. Happy Easter to everyone watching. Thank you for subscribing. Everyone have a great day. I'm like out. Peace, guys.